Hello, and welcome back to 2CrazyMedia. It has been a very, very long time, but we are back and bigger than ever. And this is kind of what this video is to explain our goals for 2026, and it's been a while. And so we want to kind of come back and just give a short video as to explaining what's going to be going on this year, and really we just want to take this channel more seriously and have a bigger output of videos this year than ever, and really just begin to turn this channel into something bigger than it was ever before. So welcome back. If you have never checked in on a 2CrazyMedia video before, then this is 2CrazyMedia. We kind of go over and love to talk about sort of all the topics as video games and movies alike, and just kind of talk about everything of those and just our love for it, and new games, new movies, old games, old movies, just everything in the news and all of that. And usually my co-host is with me most of the time, but as I'll kind of get into later, we have our own responsibilities in life because this is not something we both do full-time yet, we hope. So, yeah, we sort of are kind of separate most of the time, and especially on weekdays, it's just going to be me most of the time. But I'll kind of get later on when he'll be joining me. So the biggest thing we want to implement this year with 2CrazyMedia is just our video output. In the past, we've only done videos every Sunday, and we'll still be doing our Sunday weekly videos. Those will be just the same as what you've seen on the channel before, which are weekly news videos where we go over the biggest news you need to know about in both video games and film. Me and my co-host together are going to go over articles and news that we want to talk about and share with you guys, read parts of the article and just kind of go over them and talk with you guys and just discuss more, and hopefully you'll learn something that you did not know is happening as well. So those are Sunday videos, and those are usually around an hour long, and we're going to stick to doing those every Sunday. So keep a lookout for those. But something new we want to add is videos every Tuesday and Thursday as well. So making it, instead of one video a week, we'll have 3 videos a week. Every Tuesday and Thursday video will be a little different though than our news videos. These are going to be a little shorter in length, so around 20 to 30 minutes usually each. And these are going to be on a whole plethora of different topics, only in video games and film for now. Maybe later we'll expand on different topics. Maybe if you guys want anything else we want to talk about and expand into, but for now we're just going to stick to video games and film. And Tuesday, Thursday videos will be just any random topic we want to talk about, such as some ideas we have include most anticipated games and films of this year, or our favorites of last year. Kind of just going over that, also going over stuff we used to do on Sunday videos. Like, for example, we would sometimes do reviews of new movies or video games at the end of our news videos. Well, instead, those are going to be their own separate videos on Tuesdays or Thursdays, where we'll be reviewing any new video games, any new movies that we see or play. Another thing is also our predictions videos. I know these are videos we love to do. These are some of our favorites, and videos that you also love, which is when we go before an Xbox Game Showcase or a Summer Games Fest or even a Game Awards and kind of talk about our predictions for what will be announced, what will win any awards, all that stuff. So we'll be doing those again on Tuesday and Thursdays. So yeah, that's what Tuesday, Thursdays will consist of. They'll be very random topics of maybe say what's going on, anticipating games, talking about upcoming games, rank lists, all that, predictions, reviews, anything that isn't really necessarily going over a news roundup like we do on Sundays will be Tuesday, Thursdays. So yeah, that's really what we wanted to talk about in this video, is kind of just how this channel is going to be changing. Some other things we want to do is definitely get better at editing. I know in our videos in the past, you kind of saw me get up and turn the camera on and off at the start and the beginning of the video. Well, that's going to be different. Finally, we're learning how to edit. Neither of us really know how to edit that well, but we want to get better at it, and it's going to be sort of a learning process. And so please, stay patient with us learning how to edit. And if you see any issues with editing in any of the upcoming videos, just know we're learning. We're getting better at it as time goes on and just with experience. So no longer will you see me get up, turn the camera on and off at the start of the video. It will be edited, and it's just a way to make the videos much more smoother, because we do want to take this much more seriously going on. And possibly this could lead to being able to have video gameplay overlay and just other stuff and record gameplay and all that stuff and have that on the channel as well. Another thing we want to stick to is kind of growing this channel and expanding it even more than before. Since we want to take it more seriously and we want to do more videos a week, we really want to grow a community with this channel and grow a group of people that we can kind of call a community and friends and people that we can just talk to as well with stuff. And so, you know, one of our goals with this channel is to really make sure that it can grow and become bigger and bigger and bigger and with more of a following, so we can then create stuff like a Discord in the future, and maybe even in the further future, stuff like a Patreon, stuff like that, where we can kind of grow out and possibly even turn this into something that we do for a living, which will probably be a while from now and may never happen, but is a goal for us nonetheless that we want to try to achieve. So that's all we want to talk about in this video. Not every video will be just me talking. My co-host will also be here on most Sunday videos and maybe even some Tuesday, Thursday videos as well. Who knows? But yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I cannot wait to just get started with this channel and get back to it, and I can't wait for you guys to enjoy. So I will see you on Thursday. Thank you so much for watching.